Everybody, welcome to our latest edition of Let's Talk About Northwest Wines. My name is Kieran Murray. I'm here with my special co-host, the unbelievably talented, beautiful, gorgeous, smart, intelligent, great cook,
Okay, I don't want you to go any further. I'm
Miss,
scared what you might say. Sherry Murray!
yeah, the boss of me. So we are here. This is January 8th, oh no, my gosh, 19
What's
nothing.
wrong with you?
January 8th, 2021.
Yeah, we're definitely at bottom of the bottle.
So we are doing bottom of the bottle, which here's how it works. So we normally we will drink a bottle of wine from one of our favorite wineries. We'll drink the top half of the bottle, so we each have a glass. And then we'll pour the bottom of the bottle and we'll come onto camera and we'll talk to you about the great experiences we've had at that winery. This is a little bit different tonight. So we've gotten behind on doing our videos. So tonight I said, you know what? It's my birthday. I turned 54 today.
And I made the mistake of telling him that he can do whatever he wants to today, and I will comply. So this is what we're doing.
Now, gentlemen, I'm sorry for you to hear that she said I could do whatever I wanted, and I'm doing videos for wineries because I was given a chance, and I should probably have my man card revoked at this point.
It's still early.
Yeah. So here's what we're doing tonight is we're doing videos for a number of different wineries to let you guys know how much we love our different wineries that we've been to. We're not going to talk to you about any specific wine because we're just simply not that good. Our palates are not that good to say what we love about this particular wine. We would just sound stupid. All we can tell you is if we like that wine or we don't like the wine. And frankly, if we didn't like the wine, we wouldn't be doing a video for them, right? We wouldn't have had a great experience. We wouldn't have bought it. This is our fourth video. Fourth or fifth, I don't know. And the funny thing is, we keep, we like change our clothes or we move the table around so we'd have a different backdrop, different background. And so
we're trying to fool you. Is it working?
Yeah. The funny thing is, all Sherry did for this one was she let down her hair. At least I put on a new top or something, right? We're getting to the point, the next video, we're probably not even changing. Now that we're going, screw it.
I'm getting tired.
Just deal with it.
I've had some wine. I've had some good food. We still have your birthday dessert in the freezer. So, right?
We're going to have to cut this short. There's birthday dessert in the fridge. Thank you for watching. Good night. No. So here's what we're going to do. Tonight, we're going to talk about one of our favorite wineries who are master marketers. And you'll laugh when you hear what they did.
They're smart in ways that, let's just say they got super creative with a Sharpie.
So we are talking tonight about our friends at Hightower.
Yep.
Okay. So, and you notice there's something crossed out right there. So we're going to tell you that story. So first of all, the Hightower is up on Red Mountain. They're up on top of Red Mountain at the end of the road. And we found them in one of our Red Mountain ventures. We found Red Mountain a couple years ago. One of our favorite restaurants here in the Tacoma area had introduced us to Red Mountain wines, actually Fidelitas. And we were like, this is flipping awesome. And when he talked about Red Mountain, we had no idea where Red Mountain was. We had no clue. So we had an RV that last year we said, let's go find this Red Mountain. And we found a camping spot at Prosser Wine Country RV Park, right? Mm-hmm. And we went to Red Mountain. They're in Benton City over by the Tri-Cities. And there are a number of wineries there that and the funny thing, we've been there multiple times and we still have yet to go to all of them. Isn't that crazy? Well, there's not a ton of them. It's not like there's not like hundreds. It's, maybe around 20 or less, and we still have yet to hit all of them.
We just need to spend more time.
Spend more time there.
Yeah, we just need to suck it up
and spend more time there.
Spend more time.
Yeah. So in one of our trips, we went to the end of the road
and took a left.
And I think the name of the road is Sunset. I don't even know why. Probably because you can see these beautiful sunsets from wherever on Red Mountain, right? But you go to the end of the road, and there's Hightower. Cool little winery, cool little outdoor space on the opposite of their parking lot that they're starting to utilize now with COVID, but they don't normally, because normally they have some indoor seating, and they have an outdoor patio. And the owners are, you're looking at me kind of weird.
Well, you know why we showed up the first time.
No?
Okay, so now I'm going to actually fix the story.
You're going to fix the story?
Yeah. So we were with friends and we were doing our tastings. Well, there was another couple.
Oh, this was Paul Long, wasn't it?
Yes.
Our friends Paul and Stephanie Long.
So there was another couple that had posted that they were there as well, and we were trying to catch up to them.
They were on Red Mountain.
They were on Red Mountain. We were trying to catch up, and we just kept missing them. And I think it was Paul either text you or he made a post on Facebook or something, and said that they were going to Hightower. And we were like, hi, what? We had not heard of it before. So that's where we went to the end of this road. We take a left, we go down. Signage is a little challenging. And we were like, it sits way back. Is that real? Is that where we're supposed to go? So we went in, and so it was us and it was our friends. And then we finally caught up to our other friends who were actually over there for the weekend for their anniversary.
I think they had an Airbnb over there.
Yeah. So they were wine tasting for their anniversary weekend. So now you can go ahead now that I've corrected and got you all caught up to the real story.
So that was our initial visit.
Yes.
So we went, we had great wine. We actually bought our friends a bottle of wine for their anniversary and gave it to them. I think it was the Hightower Reserve. I can't remember. And
then we bought a couple and brought them home.
We bought some, we brought it home. And so, but we had a great experience, but it wasn't the experience where we went, oh, this place is really cool. So we were back here at home, and we were looking for a bottle of wine to drink that night. And we came across a Hightower Reserve, wasn't it? Wasn't it? It was, right?
It was when we first moved into our house, and one of the things that we did when we moved into our home is which is in like end of February, beginning of March 2020. Yeah.
Right when COVID was hitting.
And so one of the things that we wanted to do, because we have cabinets that have space above it, and I wanted to put bottles up there. And so I wanted to go through our wine collection that we had, which was building at that point, but it wasn't huge. And I wanted to put those bottles with fairy lights up on the top. And the only rule is we couldn't drink the same wine twice until the top of the cabinets were filled.
I'm looking at all the bottles right out there.
So this bottle we actually pulled out was our second bottle, just based on where it's located. It was our second bottle that we had when we moved into our new home. And so we opened it and we drank it, and it was like, oh, holy crap, what is this? This is really good.
It was, holy hell, what is this? And we had to look at the bottle again, and we went, Hightower Reserve. And
we had to do a double take, triple take, quadruple take to try to remember where we were, where it was, what it was, because I think we only had 2 bottles, and so it didn't really stand out like we had a case or whatever.
It was freakishly good wine.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
It was nuts. And so from there we went, okay, we got to schedule a trip back out to Red Mountain, which we did, and I can't remember how long it took us to get back out there. But we went out, we made sure in that trip we hit a number of them, but we made sure we went back to Hamilton to see Tim and Kelly, which
Hightower.
What did I say? I said Hamilton, didn't I?
Yeah, and I did the same
I was thinking about Hamilton below. Yeah, so we went to Hightower. We met Kelly and Tim Hightower, and I don't think we'd actually. I'm not sure if we met them on the first trip.
We didn't. It was staff.
It was staff, right?
It was staff.
And so when we went back, it was during COVID. We went back and we sat out on the patio because we couldn't be indoors.
And we went back specifically to join the club because I did not want to not have this wine in my house.
Because it's reserved.
It was so good.
But when we went back, we sat outside. There was several other tables around us, which was awesome. And we did this tasting, which was awesome. How many times you go to a winery and the tastings are awesome? It's probably 99% of the time. It's probably very rare that you go and you go, I don't know about this. Or maybe I don't know. But it was phenomenal. It was just phenomenal. So one of the wines that they brought out, which I don't think we had paid any attention to or didn't see the first time we were there, was a bottle of Murray. So here's the thing. You see Murray. Now, our name is Murray, but this is spelled M-U-R-R.
This has too many letters.
Yeah, this is spelled M-U-R-R-A-Y. Ours is spelled M-U-R-R-Y. There's no A. So when they brought this out and we tasted it, we went, yeah, this is just one more Hightower wine that is phenomenal, right? But I saw how they spelled Murray. They misspelled it. They obviously made a huge mistake.
Huge.
And so I brought that up and I mentioned it to Kelly, who mentioned it to Tim because they were both there.
We said, we would love to buy some of these,
yeah, but we just can't because the name's spelled wrong. And so they brought out this bottle shortly after that. Tim brought it out and he had crossed out the A. And we were like, you've got to be kidding, man. You just crossed out that A on the bottle. So we were like, well, we got to buy that bottle right now because I don't know. Well, I guess he probably could have kept tasting. We're like, no, we got to have that bottle. But as soon as they brought that bottle with the A crossed out, both of us went, yeah, we're going to join this club. So we joined the club, and then we bought a case of Murray.
However, there was a caveat to the purchase.
Yeah, there was a stipulation. We said we'd like to buy a bottle or a case of Murray, but
we can't have any of those A's in Murray because it just doesn't work.
So they brought out a case of Murray wine. Tim did and Kelly did. They had not only crossed off the A on every bottle in the case, they'd crossed off the A on the case itself, on the cardboard box. They'd crossed off
So they had the label
every A.
on two sides of the cardboard box, and on the label, they crossed out the A on the box as well. So there was no Murray listing anywhere on our case that had the A in it. And I'm pretty sure it's one of a kind.
Yeah. And so it's kind of one of those things that if they have a bottle that has your name on it, even if it has an extra letter where they cross off, it's like you still have to buy it.
Well,
you still have to buy
law.
a case. You still have to join the club. It's like, it's the law. You have to, right?
So now if you guys go out and start like labeling a whole bunch of Murray or Kieran or Sherry wines, okay, seriously, Hightower did it first.
Right. So here's what you should do is you should go to Hightower. You should ask to sample the Murray, but when they bring it to you, you should ask them if this was the Murray with or without the A. And Kelly, hopefully it'll be Kelly or Tim working that day, because if it's somebody else working
they
there,
won't understand.
They won't understand. But Kelly and Tim will laugh their butts off and they'll know exactly what's going on. And they'll go, Kieran and Sherry put you up to this. So if they cross the A off for you, you have to buy the bottle, by the way. You can't leave the bottle. It's law. It's just the... So
it's
we're like,
Murray law. It's not Murphy's law. It's Murray's law.
Right. So this is one of the things we talk about in all of our videos. It's about the experience that you have when you're at the winery. For us, there are so many great places in Washington and Oregon, Idaho to drink wine and make phenomenal wines. But then when you get there, there are some people who are exceptional at making sure that your experience there is unbelievable. And those are the ones that we do these videos for and say, you got to go visit these people because they're just insane. And you know what? Here's the thing is we haven't been to all the wineries in the Northwest. We're trying.
We're getting there.
We want to get there, right? But the ones that we get to where we have these experiences, we want to be able to do these videos so you know just how special they are. So you can go visit them and have the same experience. And if mention our experience or not, whatever it is, I think you're still going to have the same experience. But these people that we're talking about definitely deserve your business. We want you to go in there and support them, especially in this pandemic that we're in the middle of. And as we come out of it, go visit these wineries and go buy your wine from these wineries. I would highly encourage you, instead of buying your wine from Costco or Safeway or Fred Meyer, the wineries get like 50% of that. And so I understand sometimes it's the best value for you as far as affordability. And so I'm not going to tell you where, your money should go, because that's totally up to you and you know best about that. Right. But I know for us, we want our money to go to the wineries 100%. We want that money for that bottle to go to them. And we do these videos so that you can feel compelled to go to these wineries and say, yeah, they're awesome people, and we want them to have 100% of our money as well, rather than sharing it with somebody else. And so, Hightower over in Red Mountain in Benton City, just northwest of the Tri-Cities, they are definitely on our list. They should be on your list. You should go see them. I can't remember how long they've been in business. I remember Tim being a former attorney that said, you know what, I think I've had enough of that.
Smart move.
I think let's look at doing some stuff like with wine, and that's just so cool. And so
they're just good people, and they make extraordinary wine.
Yeah, they're awesome people that make extraordinary wine, and so many of these wineries that we go to, that you get a chance to go to, are these small wineries. Some of them are brand new that just started. Some of them have been around for 10 years. Some have been around for longer. But they all started somewhere. They all started at ground zero. It doesn't matter who you're talking about. They all started from scratch and are looking for an opportunity to make an impression on you and I. And we just love to be able for you to go there and go, you know what? This is a phenomenal place. And so for us, we had just a tremendous, tremendous experience at Hightower with Tim and Kelly. Cool people, fantastic wines, great marketers. They cross out an A on a bottle of wine.
It took a Sharpie. An ink pen would have worked too, but...
And here's the funny thing. When we have people into our home and we break out a bottle of Murray wine from Hightower, we tell the story why the A is crossed off. And I don't even know how many people have taken that experience from our living room, from our dining room, from our back patio, our back deck, and decided they wanted to go pay a visit to Hightower over in Red Mountain, just because we showed them that A crossed off a bottle of wine. They got to experience a wine, and they wanted to go experience it for themselves. And so as winery owners, I always tell people, you never know when you're going to have the opportunity to make somebody feel like $1 million, and you don't even know what it takes. And so for us, it's like really small stuff. And
it's
for everyone, it's different.
For them,
yeah,
but it's big stuff for us.
It's huge. And so for us, we always say it's magical moments, right? It's magical moments, and you never know when you're going to get an opportunity to create a magical moment for somebody. And so whenever someone is coming into your wine room, your tasting room, whatever it is, just think about that you get the opportunity to create a magical moment for somebody. And when you are a consumer, think about that you get a chance to go and sit amongst wine producing people doing cool things, and you get to experience a magical moment. And man, when you start putting that stuff together, it's crazy. And so for us, it's always about where are you drinking the wine and who are you drinking it with. Yep. And we love drinking wine on Red Mountain. We love drinking wine at Hightower up there, where you can look at the most stunning sunsets setting over the hills there in Eastern Washington. And we love drinking wine with Tim and Kelly Hightower because they are awesome people, and you should go there too. And with that, we are out of here. We love you guys. Tim and Kelly, can't wait to see you again very, very soon. And make sure the next case, make sure you cross off that A. Don't screw that thing up. Great marketers. And for all of you,
we'll
for
bring
the rest
you a
of you,
Sharpie.
Yeah, for the rest of you, get out there, go see Tim and Kelly. Tell them we said hello, and we can't wait to see you again. See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.